Okay, so the lighting doesn't seem to want to get any better, but hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been wanting to let me try to step into this lighting. I've been wanting to sort of get back into vlogging for a hot minute now, and sorry I keep looking at myself in the monitor. This is better. Let me give you a hint of where we are. I mean, if you haven't read the title already, but yes, I've been wanting to get sort of back into vlogging, and this is the best way that I've thought of, because I've seen this challenge going around on the internet where you go into a store and you do a full face of testers. So that is what I'm doing here today. I don't know if you can see the sign, and I really hope you can hear me because this is like full-on vlogging, so we're using camera audio. I hope it doesn't suck, but yes, I'm about to go into Black Up and do a full face of testers, which is why I have absolutely no makeup on my face. All I have is moisturizer and sunscreen, and yeah, that's it. And I'm not gonna wipe down my face because I'm really hoping I haven't gotten all sweaty in trying to get here, but we are going into Black Up, so I'm so excited. So if you want to see a full face of testers, like 100% Black Up everything, brows, foundation, primer, every single thing, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've just realized that I didn't mention that I have brought my own brushes, so I will be using those. I have a bit of 70% alcohol in case I need to sanitize anything. I do have a Black Up lipstick, so I will be using that because there's no way to sanitize lipstick. Again, I'm sorry if I look in the screen, I'm not used to vlogging anymore. So yeah, this is the inside of the store. These are my brushes. It is a brush build, so I will be clipping it on, and yeah, let's get started. So I hope you can see they do have some skincare. Like I said, I've already done my whole skincare routine before my makeup, so I don't really need to use these, but they do look pretty tempting. I'm gonna move on over to this side, and as you can see, there's my tripod because I'm shooting it myself. So yeah, we're gonna get into foundations and powders and all this color and all of it. So I keep forgetting to start with primer. I literally almost jumped into foundation, but as you can see, they do have 3 different types of primers. I have very dry skin, so the base, okay, it's in French, listen, I'm not that bougie, but the SPF 25 protective primer is what I'm going to go in with, and I'm just going to use a pump of this on my hand. This looks really creamy. It actually looks really good for like dry skin. There is a mirror, but I don't want to waste time going back and forth because I am on my lap battery. So yeah, some people have pumps. Can we just talk about how bougie that is? I love it. But this is more of a light coverage foundation from what I remember, because I have been here before and I have been shade matched before. So I'm just going to go into the full coverage cream foundation because full coverage is way, as you know, shade 11 or 13. I feel like either of those could be for me because 12 seems a bit more red. I don't know if you so I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my hand, and I think at this point I do have to go to the mirror. I feel like this is the equivalent of maybe 1 pump, so 1 really generous pump. So let's see. Dude, when they say full coverage, they are not joking. Okay, I should do this on the side of my face just so you can see. But do you see this coverage? Pretty damn good. Mind you, I'm just gonna put my hand in here as a reference because I am trying to match my body but not go this light. So hopefully this gets a bit darker, but I'm not even done with what is on my hand, and you can see that I've gotten a proper full coverage. So that's kind of amazing. I'm kind of obsessive over this foundation. Dude, that feels already dry and I've already set. That is insane. And I still have foundation. Oh my gosh, and my skin looks fantastic. It's like proper full coverage, but like I look flawless. I've never tried this foundation. I've just been shade matched, and I'm kind of impressed. I'm kind of incredibly impressed. It's literally melted in and I feel like I'm not going to stop singing the praises of this foundation. So I'm just going to use up the rest of this on my forehead and blend it out to my neck. And then we'll go on to the powder. Okay, so these are the, what are they called? Oh, this is the cream foundation that I just used. This is the compact powder, like the 2-way cake face. Cake, I don't know if it's cake face, but yeah, so there's this. This is the setting powders, basically compact setting powders, and this is the highlighting powder. So I'm kind of tempted to highlight before I do anything else, but I feel like there'll be time for that. I just want to set my face really quickly, and then we'll move on to contour. I love how I've just chosen to have faith in the fact that they wipe these powders down, and also I don't have sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, you may not want to try this at home, but I've just got some powder on my face, and I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror because I don't really have a mirror here other than that one, and it's all the way over there. So yeah, This section has blushes, cream contours, cream foundation, and more of the foundation. So it's sort of just a mixture. And then they do sell brushes, and I have like touched these before, and they are so soft. So soft. But I'm going to be using my own brushes today. I'm going to be using theirs. So I'm just going to pick up this contour stick. So I'm not going to be using that highlighting side. I am going to be using this cream contour because I never ever cream contour. I am way too lazy for that. And this is number 3. So they have number 4 and number 5, which are much darker. So they do have a good shade range. I've got a tissue, so I'm going to wipe down this cream. Then we can cream contour. How beautiful it is. If you know me, it's pretty obvious that this is going to be the blush shade that I go for. Again, I'm having faith in powders and their inability to hold any bacteria. Ta-da! Finally, we're at the brow bar, and I have just taken like a quick look through the product. I do just want to use a pencil and this is the 3-in-1 matte brow. Okay, so you may not be able to see me do my brows through the mirror, but yeah, we're just gonna do this. Oh, this is brand new, by the way, so I don't need to like sharpen or sanitize or anything like that. This one I will sort of wipe it down on the tissue. I am moving around with my trusty tissue, and then yeah, we'll see how my brows turn out. This is the difference with my brows from before, and I feel like I really like this formula because it's not too waxy. It's not something that I can feel sliding around inside my brows. I feel like it's depositing the color, but it's not like, it's just not waxy, and I prefer something that's not waxy on my brows. So I'm actually really enjoying this for filling in my brow, but I feel like for defining it's way too flat. I'm going to take this concealer. This is a brand new one, so I'm just going to be using it directly from the tube. Like, I thought the coverage isn't much, so I'm just going to add a bit of number 3 just to add a bit of brightness to it, and then I'm going to get some powder. Hopefully you can see through the mirror these swatches and how beautiful they are. And this isn't like one swipe. This is insane. This is so pretty, and then they just melt into the skin because I have played with the Sublime powders before, so that's one thing I was really excited to use. So I'm just gonna load some up on my brush and then come and highlight. It is a gold highlight, but it's more of a soft gold highlight, so it's not something that I'm feeling a bit cringy on my skin. I feel like I love her enough that I want to show you the actual stand that the product is on. Look at how gorgeous that is. Dude. Insane. So I'm glad I swatched these first because I was kind of going to just go crazy in the pan. I'm literally touching into the pan, smiling. Oh. I am a highlight person. I'm trying to not be obscene because this is a very PG oh my god, a very PG channel. But yeah, I am obsessed with highlights, and yeah, this is like a dream. I have the 3 eyeshadow palettes laid out in front of me. This is the Flash color palette. I am obsessed with these colors. Like, I really want to play with this, so this is obviously the direction we're going in. But they also have the nude palette, which is just a lot of neutrals and like browns and very pretty colors. And then there is the smoky palette, which is like great for like nighttime colors, like going out colors, you know, things like that. I am going to be taking this brown from this nude palette and just using that to warm up my crease. The pigmentation is so good. So good. These eyeshadows are so buttery. They're just blending in so beautifully and like not disappearing into each other. So I feel like I can kind of still see the divide in the different colors, even though they are pretty similar. That's dope though. I don't use blue nearly enough. A hand swatch of the colorful eyeshadow palette. This is all with one swipe of the fingers, just so you can get an idea of the pigmentation. It does need to be built up because, like I said, I have taken a bit of a break, and the blue has sort of faded and like become less vibrant, but I like this darker blue. I'm just gonna use this color. Ooh, that's a buttery shimmer. I like it. It's a bit dark for me, so I'm just going to balance out the eyes and then go in for the super light color right on the end. So one thing that I'm not going to be using from the store is the mascara because I feel like that's so unsanitary and I'm not trying to go blind, so no. So lashes are on. Bottom liner is on. I'm using my Maybelline as always, and I kind of feel like I need to touch up the blue one again. So it looks really pretty, but I feel like up close I can still see like where it patches off and all of that, so I'm just going to build this up behind my lashes. Okay, so this is the lip section, and these are the MAC liquid lipsticks. I don't even look at other lips because I don't really wear them, so they're like glosses. I'm sure they have like the cream ones like this. Not really my speed. So I've just confirmed that I can actually swatch these on my hand, but they have not been on anyone's lips. And like I said, like you can see The girls are right there, so they would be able to actually see if someone is putting these on their lips. And I'm just saying this as a disclaimer because there will be other stores that are much bigger that I will not even like thubutu. I love how Swahili words are just like filtering into my conversation, but I will not dare even consider using a liquid product or a cream product because it's 100% contaminated. But yeah, I just want to swatch so you can see what LM6 looks like. And this is so gorgeous. This is such a pretty deep red shade. Like, it's really burgundy and like very sexy and sultry. But what I really want is LM5 because this is now more of an everyday type of red for me. It's not so gorgeous. Okay, so there are no disposables, so what I'm going to do is take the liquid lipstick. I have been again assured that no one has put this on their lips. I'm going to use my brush. Can we talk about how the highlight just completely melted into my skin? I'm not going to end the video here because I do want to wear these for the rest of the day. It is now 5:36. I feel like this is a good check-in time to like see how these products hold up on their own. I'm not going to touch up from here. I'm just going to continue about my business, go about my day. I'm not going to like blot or anything in case I get oily, even though I have dry skin. But that does tend to happen sometimes with some foundation. So I'm just going to go about my day and see how this holds up. But I love the difference between when I came in and now. Like, I feel like I look more myself. I look fully beat. I mean, I wish I had a bit more coverage underneath my eyes, but I'll always wish I had a bit more coverage underneath my eyes, so that's expected. But yeah, I'm really loving this look that I was able to create. I think my next check-in will be in the evening before I take this makeup off to see how well it's held up. I literally just turned my head and saw my blush in the monitor. Totally impressed that it's still there. My highlight is still there. I do come in with my spectacles because I have been wearing them for the entire day since I finished doing my makeup at 5:30. It is now 3:45 a.m. so it's over 10 hours, and I really just wanted to come on camera and show you how the makeup held up, and as you can see, it did not. Unfortunately, this is not a long wearing foundation. It looked so beautiful when I first put it on, but you can see it's definitely just fallen apart on my face. On the flip side, look at that blush. You can still see that blush. Yes, I did go in like with quite a bit of blush, but I always go in with quite a bit of blush, and a lot of it is still left here. So I think the blush is 100% worth whatever price it is. I don't even know how much these things cost. The highlight is also still there, especially when I look in the monitor. So I do also recommend that. I feel like it's pretty beautiful. The foundation has broken apart so much, especially, I guess, anywhere that I've really touched my face. Do you see that? I've literally touched and left two very large fingerprints. So this is definitely a foundation that's going to transfer. The lipstick has already worn off. This is 10 hours in. And as of about maybe 3-4 hours ago, it was starting to feel a bit dry on my lips. But before that, it was still perfectly on. I have just eaten and all of that. So I did want to put some lip balm on, but I didn't want to wreck this check-in. And my brows are still there. I feel like I've been touching them quite a bit. And for them to still be looking this good, and for them to have been that easy to apply at the very beginning, completely impressed. I actually really like the brow product. The eyeshadow did fade as I showed you in the beginning, but it doesn't seem to have faded anymore as the day progressed. So I guess if you're happy with this result as opposed to like the vibrant color that it is in the pan, then you'll be good because it has pretty much stayed in place. But even the primer has not helped this foundation, so I feel just sad that this foundation didn't work out because it's so beautifully full coverage that I was really excited to like get to work with it more. But now that I know on my dry skin it's going to fall apart completely, that's not awesome because I've been indoors most of the day. Thank you so much for watching. That was a much longer check-in than I intended, but I hope you found this helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below. Leave me a comment if you would like to see a black up giveaway because maybe I might be able to arrange something like that. I don't know. But yeah, let me know and I'll see you in my next video.